I'm going to be reviewing the Numeric short shifter and cables after 9 months of ownership and why it should be the first mod that you do. I'm going to be going over a few different points and reasons why you really should consider the Numeric Racing short shifter and cable install on your vehicle, because it is that amazing. You're going to think this is a paid advertisement from Numeric Racing. It is not. I have zero affiliation with Numeric Racing. Hell, we can't even give you a 10% off code in our description. This is just an honest, from the heart. I felt so good when I purchased it because I heard great things about it. Then I felt even better when I actually installed it. On our Instagram account, we've gotten many questions about the Numeric shifter, and also we did a video on how to install the shifter and the cables. So I'm going to go over a few of those questions that have been asked. One of them is, does it fit the stock interior? Well, I think it fits perfectly. There's no difference, there's no change. It looks like it's came straight from the factory. That's one plus about this setup, that if you want to keep a stock look, or even if you want to throw on a fancy shifter or whatever you want to do, you can stay with the stock interior. Another question that comes up is the shifter distance. So there's lots of videos on this. I'm not going to go over it too much, but the throw distance, is it shorter? Is it tighter? Yes, it is. By how much, how many inches or millimeters, I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care because I can feel the difference. The feel in shifting itself is amazing. It's tight, it's solid. If you're not a person that likes a good sounding click to your shifting, you want some kind of just smooth and quiet, and this is probably not what you're looking for. But if you want this really nice click, I don't know if you can hear it. Go ahead and pan down, Nate. I don't know if you can hear it. You can really get that, just that solid feel. And play. Go ahead and show the play, Nate. There's not much play. Very little play, very tight. So another thing we're going to go over is the cables. Do the cables make that much of a difference? The Numeric cables make that much of a difference? Yes, I did quotes. I believe they do. My stock setup, after 90,000 miles, the cables felt a little bit stretched. There was not a lot of play, but a good enough play in the actual shifter itself where I knew that it was kind of coming to its end. So yes, the answer to the question is, do you have to do the cables? Yes, do the cables. Even if you just bought the car brand new off the showroom floor, and this is the one and only mod that you want to do, or have it done through your warranty, whatever else, is do it. The control that you feel, the entire mechanical feel, is without a doubt unparalleled to anything on the market as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, right now. Another common question is the height of the shifter. Well, as the name states, it's a short shifter. Although Numeric, being wise and smart, gave you 3 hole options. If you want more on the stock height, kind of in between, or as the name goes, an actual short shifter. I like having that option. Some people don't want that low to the console feel. I do. I like that. I like having to work for my shifts, and it's not having to work for it in a sense of, you're sitting there grinding on it. It's not like that. It's almost difficult to explain. It just sinks right in. It clicks. It's like, man, I am working this machine. Installation. This is not an easy installation. especially when it comes to the cables. They're a little bit tricky, especially when you're trying to get them on linkage, pop them off the linkage. You have to have little tips and tricks that help tremendously. If you are a novice mechanic, it's going to take you a while. It's going to get frustrating. If you have any mechanical sense about you whatsoever, then with a little bit of elbow grease, you should be able to get it done. Heck, even John Gatos figured it out. Gotcha, John. If you have anxiety like me, and I have a lot of anxiety, especially when purchasing modifications to my vehicle, you never know what you're going to get. You're hoping that it's going to be what you think it's going to be. You're hoping that all the reviews that you read and all the research that you did will come through, and yes, they were right, and yes, this is how it's supposed to feel. Especially when you're purchasing anything that's pretty expensive. This is not a cheap short shifter and cable setup. It's not. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. But you get every penny's worth. When it came to packaging, you can look at our past videos on our unboxing of it. It's just solid. The engineering of it, the looks of it, it just looks and feels so good. The cables are just strong and tight. My dad once told me, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for here. And all my anxieties went away after the first shift with this numeric setup. All went away, worth every penny. What's the old saying go? Smiles for miles? This does it. In terms of why is this the first mod you should do? Yes, having nice loud exhaust with some extra horsepower is nice. Throwing on a high flow air intake gives you a little bolder sound and all these cool things. Wheels and tires always look fantastic. So why am I recommending this to be your first mod? It's simple. You feel it immediately. I've had Porsche mechanics, Porsche salesmen, friends, family. They get into this car and like, wow, that's a really short shift. That's nice. That's the first thing you feel when you're driving. When you're doing an ass dyno with, a new exhaust and new headers, until you actually have a dyno, you don't really get a true, honest percent of horsepower increase that you're getting. I'm not talking horsepower here. I'm talking driving experience. The feel of the shifter, the road, the clutch, the orchestra of actually using your body and connecting to the machine mechanically. You cannot beat the feel of this numeric racing short shifter. It engages you into the vehicle. You become part of the vehicle. It is responsive. It is now. It doesn't ask questions. It knows exactly what you want, and it does not disappoint. So right now, I don't know how long Numeric Racing is going to offer this. It's a bundle, and it really is an important bundle, and I'm going to explain why. If you are going to do the shifter and do the cables, you don't have to do the cables. You can install a shifter and get the same, feel. Actually, I take that back. You may not get the same feel because the cables are that good. But if you want the whole package and the whole bundle, right now they got a special offer. Check out their Instagram page, numeric_racing. The package comes with the cables, the shifter, the little plastic fitting buttons. Just, you don't know what I'm talking about. And it also comes with a wrench. I can't express how important that little wrench is. It's like $10 or something, and it's worth every penny. It's going to save you a ton of headache, not only right here in the console, tighten down your cables to your shifter, but also in the back when you're tightening up against the bracket for your transmission there. So get that. What happened? Oh, so get that. If you do plan on doing the entire bundle, do it. Just do it all. They thought of everything. They thought of everything for you to be able to do your own install. Not many companies do that for you. So check it out. And if you're going to do it, that would be the route to go, the full bundle. So the moral to the video, is, like I said before, if you got one mod that you can afford, only one mod that you can do, and you really want that exhaust system, and you really want those wheels and tires, you really want that high flow intake, just stop. And remember, it's about the driving experience. Everyone that has driven this car with this short shifter, they forgot about how loud my exhaust was or how good it sounded. They didn't think about the high flow air intake. None of that. They were just getting simple joy out of shifting this car with this short shifter. And the way they felt when they got out, like, I felt like I had full control. Just about everybody has told me that has driven this car. So once again, I'm not sponsored by Numeric Racing. I don't need to be. When a product is made as well as this one is engineered as well as this one is, it speaks for itself. Word of mouth is going to get around on how great this is. So it is the most mechanical mod you can do, the most important mod, because you shift all the time. If you think you're brave enough to install your own short shifter and cables from Numeric Racing, please refer to this link here or here or here, wherever I can find room for it in editing. We did our own installation video of the cables and the shifter. You'll see all the painstaking things that we did, a couple shortcuts here and there, and of course, the victory of finally having it done. It also shows how to remove the interior to get to the cables and also get to the shifter. There's also a link on the numericracing.com website to our video, which we are really grateful for. We thought that was really cool that Numeric Racing put our video up on it. It was one of our, I think it was like our third video. It's pretty cool that they put it up on their website, thinking that it was going to help a lot of people. So check that out. Either way, this link or their website. And please follow us on Instagram, NorCal987. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It's always cool when we get new subscribers or see likes or any questions or comments, down below. If you think I over-exaggerated how great this shifter is, yeah, short shifted right into my gear. But you'll see, you get your own, and be like, oh man, that guy from NorCal 97 was right. I should listen to him more often. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. And that is beautiful.